What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Elevated Crypto. So far, the beginning of the year has been shaping up to be pretty hot for cryptocurrencies. We've seen Ethereum touch all new highs, shatter its previous high, and go forward. You start to hear all of these price predictions for Ethereum, 10,000, 25,000. Why are people so bullish? Well, that is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to go over an article that shows the potential that EIP1559, A, what it is, B, the potential it has on the Ethereum price. We're also going to look at some altcoins that seen some growth, but now seem to, be on sale. They're seeing a little bit of downside since Bitcoin decided to wake up and touch 40K again. And then we're also going to look at some altcoins that haven't really seen their big pumps yet, and possibly how we could capitalize on that going forward. So if you guys are excited for that content, do me a favor, smash the like button, hit subscribe. That way you are informed anytime I go live or upload content. And that, guys, let's just jump right in it. Today we're going to be, things look a little different, right? We're going to be using CoinMarketCap. I don't know what's going on with CoinGecko right now, but it seems to be a problem over there that the site is down or whatnot. So we're just going to use CoinMarketCap.com for today. Check our prices, see what's trending on this site before we hop over and talk about that Ethereum article. Right now you have Bitcoin 37.7, Ethereum 1500. We were a couple hours ago, we were up near 17. We're seeing a small retracement here, close to 10%. The trending coins right now on CoinMarketCap are Offshift, Parsec, Value Liquidity, Nervos Network, Bytecoin, and Unistake. Parsec is one we talked about on this channel before, and that's one we'll get into a little bit later and what we could expect out of that. We're going to hop on over to this article here about EIP1559. What is it, right? It's an update, an upgrade for Ethereum that could pump the price by burning billions in ETH each year. Ethereum experts are bullish about EIP1559, but note that there are technical and political barriers to overcome before it gets implemented. Guys, I really highly suggest you check out this article. I'm just going to point out a couple interesting tidbits here, but it's like a 3-minute read. Hop on over on Decrypt and check this out so you guys can be informed as well. But we're going to look at the brief here. It says, a recent report by Grayscale predicted that EIP 1559 would create a positive feedback loop for Ether's price. Decrypt spoke to Ethereum experts Eric Wall and Tim Ogilvy, who both agree that EIP 1559 is bullish. Technical feasibility and minor resistance hinder the implementation of EIP 1559. So, going down through this article a little bit more, you would see, burning billions of dollars in ETH could pump up the price of ETH, he said. The net effect is the remaining shares increase in value because the supply is smaller. That is extremely bullish. So, that, something to look at going forward. I believe down here they said that, when this does go through, you would be looking, I guess, more towards the summer. It goes on to outline why it hasn't been implemented yet, what they're waiting on, and, they say, hopefully by the summer you see this happen. And if that does, extremely bullish for Ethereum's price, right? Like, wake up, is this thing on or what? Extremely bullish. So that's something I thought you guys should look at. We are going to look over on CoinDesk as well real quick, just to look at, what are the articles, the headlines today of crypto, right? Anything jumping out at us? We've seen Bitcoin back up to 40 as institutions lead the way. Now, as Bitcoin woke up and touched 40, we've seen some of our precious alts sort of take a turn to the downside, right? But now may be the time to pounce, or to at least step back and watch, because if Bitcoin does wake up some more and tend to go higher here, we are going to see these alts bleed a little bit. And remember, it was not long ago, just a day or two ago, we covered the news that MicroStrategy held a 3-day summit for 1,400 corporations to be shilled on Bitcoin. Now, that's not to say every single one of those corporations are going to go with MicroStrategy, but I bet you 85 to 90% of them are going to get into crypto in some form or fashion, and that overall is bullish for the general big picture, right? Okay, going back over, we're going to take a look at some of these altcoins, like we said. Parsec, uh, in the last 24 hours, high of 123 to 97 cents. But let's look at the month. This is one of the features here I like on CoinMarketCap. Now, in the month, and its all-time high, by the way, $1.74. About 15 minutes ago from me making this video, we were at like $1.06. And that just goes to show you that as, Bitcoin goes down or trades sideways, these alts are going to wake back up, and to reclaim their previous highs isn't going to take long at all, and we could expect new all-time highs. Now, there's only one thing I'm afraid that could slow that down, and that is the impending stimulus release. Every time we've seen stimulus release, money being printed, checks being handed out, we know one thing for sure, two things for certain that usually happen. A, the XDY chart, the value of it dips of the dollar. Now, that's not to say the dollar in your pocket, but the actual trading power that dollar holds. And when that goes down, the correlation, Bitcoin always rises. And when Bitcoin rises, the alts bleed a little bit. So that could be the only little thing. Now, I do think that if that does happen and, Bitcoin goes on another run and these alts maybe take a little bit of downside, that when Bitcoin does calm down this time, you are going to see a alt explosion like we've never witnessed in this space. So that's why it's very important to get into some of the right areas now and be prepared before the rush, before the FOMO comes, so that you can take maximum capitalization of that, right? So let's look at some other ones here. Now, you guys know I was very for Armor, the token Armor. We're going to look that up here, see what they're doing. Now, it wasn't too long ago. We were up at $2, I believe. Close to it, if not. 192. Now we're down halfway. Again, not saying rush and buy now. See where this goes, see where this stops out. My guess is I really don't see it getting below like 95 cents at the lowest, hopefully. And then now we'll go for the next leg up, which should bring us closer to $3 this time, I believe. We're going to look at APY Finance. Let's check in on them. Another one we were talking about just a few days ago. $1.06. All around, it was $1.58. Even in the past month, it was its first all-time high of $1.58. Again, if Bitcoin wakes up and goes to the upside, once that cools off, we could look for this to regain that and much more. And now for another coin that, again, wasn't one of my calls. I'm not taking credit for this. This coin I heard hyped across YouTube, Telegram, crypto Twitter, you name it. I hear a lot of talking of Room, right? And we're going to look at the year, low and high, 346 and 206. The low and the high for the year. And we're going to look at the month. 206, 346. Guys, we are almost at the bottom low for this. So if anything, watch. Make sure this doesn't go below 206 for a new low. But again, when these alts wake up, this could look to regain 350. Maybe we're looking at $5 next time. Not saying it's guaranteed. Again, my opinion, not financial advice. And this wasn't even one of my picks. Again, I just want to stress, this was one that I seen being talked about on Telegram, on crypto Twitter, on YouTube. And I think, hey, if the hype is that much around it, there is possibility this thing could take off. So, with that being said, guys, take it with a grain of salt, right? Always do your own research. Look at these things for yourself. Try to devote an hour a day to just taking the time to read the headlines, seeing what's going on. And sort of my strategy is to take in as much data as you could. Listen to what everybody's talking about. Then, take it all in, take a step back, and make decisions for yourself. Guys, keep the emotions in check as always, right? Because they will get you wrecked in this space. We almost need like a crypto therapist sometimes, in a sense, right? So, believe me, take it easy. If you got into something and you're seeing it go to the downside, if you believe in it and you believe it's going to see a leg up, you could always dollar cost average in to bring down your lower initial cost there. And guys, you don't, buy high and sell low. That's what they want you to do. They don't want you to get rich. If it was this easy, everybody would make millions off of crypto, right? But it's a mental strategy you got to have here. So really, do the homework, take in all the information you can, take a step back. But always at the end of the day, guys, try to make the best educated decision you can. And hey, not everyone's going to be a winner. I myself experienced some losers as well. It happens. Anyone that tells you that they didn't is lying. But the best thing you could do is learn from it, turn the page, and let's keep getting it, right, guys? So that being said, let's keep our eyes on these alts. Let's see what happens here with Bitcoin. We have the Ethereum CME futures opening tomorrow. Judging off what that did for Bitcoin's price when that opened, maybe we're going to see ETH get up there and touch that 2K mark that we've been talking about for the past week. Who knows? Guys, I hope you took some value from this episode. If you did, please do not hesitate. Smash that like, hit subscribe, drop me a comment below if you'd like to see me cover another coin or another topic. And also, if you guys want to reach out to me, don't be afraid to hit me up on Twitter or Instagram at Elevated Crypto. I'll leave the links in the bottom. Have a great day.